And is Senator McCain fair in what he has said?
Well, Pam, let me begin with the obvious. As a senior U.S. diplomat, I agreed to a White House request to appear on the Sunday shows to talk about the full range of national security issues of the day, which at that time were primarily and particularly the protests that were enveloping and threatening many diplomatic facilities, American diplomatic facilities around the world, and Iran's nuclear program. The attack on Benghazi, on our facilities in Benghazi, was obviously a significant piece of this. When discussing the attacks against our facilities in Benghazi, I relied solely and squarely on the information provided to me by the intelligence community. I made clear that the information was preliminary and that our investigations would give us the definitive answers. Everyone, particularly the intelligence community, has worked in good faith to provide the best assessment based on the information available. You know, the FBI and the State Department's Accountability Review Board are conducting investigations as we speak, and they will look into all aspects of this heinous terrorist attack to provide what will become the definitive accounting of what occurred. Let me just end by saying I knew Chris Stevens. I worked closely with him and had the privilege of doing so as we tried together as a government to free the Libyan people from the tyranny of Gaddafi. He was a valued colleague, and his loss and that of his 3 colleagues is a massive tragedy for all of us who serve in the U.S. government and for all the American people. None of us will rest. None of us will be satisfied until we have the answers and the terrorists responsible for this attack are brought to justice.
Is that an apology? Is that an apology? Is that an apology for what you made?
Oh, and Pam, let me just say, you asked about Senator McCain. Let me be very clear. I have great respect for Senator McCain and his service to our country. I always have, and I always will. I do think that some of the statements he's made about me have been unfounded, but I look forward to having the opportunity at the appropriate time to discuss all of this with him.
Is that an apology? Is that an apology to the
Sure. Okay.
Excuse me.